Hi, can I speak to Zach, please?
Zach?
Hey, Zach, what's up? How are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
What's up? How's it going?
Where are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show.
All right.
You recently went out on a date with somebody who listens to our show, and they emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone. Her name is Casey.
Casey emailed you.
Yes, Casey emailed us because she's confused as to why you're not calling her back after you guys had your little one-night stand.
So she called you and then wanted you to call me?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. She told us about how she met you out at the bars, and then you guys ended up hooking up that night, but since then you haven't talked to her, so she's just wondering why.
This is crazy.
We get that a lot.
I mean, so what are you're wondering why I didn't call her?
Yeah. When we talked to her, she told us how she had a crush on you in high school and thought that you never even
really?
noticed her. Yeah. And then she was super excited when you actually knew who she was at the bar.
Oh, yeah. No, I knew she was. I didn't know that much about her, but, yeah, no, I mean, we had a good time. I just, I don't know. I just feel like, she's kind of maybe a little too wild for me, or we're moving at different speeds.
Too wild for you, huh?
You're the one that...
I don't know.
Aren't you the one that Booty called her like an hour later and asked her to come over?
Well, first of all, I don't know if she told you this, but we were chatting in the bar, and then I went out to smoke, and when I came back, she was gone.
Yeah, she did. She told us that it seemed to take you a really long time, and she thought you had left.
No, I mean, I actually came back in, and I saw her, talking to her friends, and I had some other friends there, and I just went over and, chatted with them for a while, but I was going to circle back. I just kind of, got sidetracked with some other people when I came back in the bar, and then the next time I looked up, she was gone.
Well, what do you mean she moves too fast for you? You guys hooked up on the first night that you hung out.
Yeah.
That's pretty quick. I don't know how, either of you could be faster.
Yeah, well, all right. Whenever that happened, and it was fun, and it was good, she left me a little note the next morning, and it was cute little note, I had a good time and hopefully we could do it again sometime. And I was like, great. And I was about to text her actually to see if she wanted to go grab breakfast that morning.
Yeah.
So I went to my phone and my buddy Nate had texted me, and he actually, when I looked at his text, it said, hey, do you have that girl Casey's number from last night? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, because I hooked up with her last night.
What?
Wait, hold on,
your
what?
buddy's saying that he hooked up with her the same night.
Yes.
Ow,
Yes.
what? I don't get...
He texted me that.
When?
not
When she
right.
went to the other bar? Did he give you
No,
any
that's-
details?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And I called him, and I was like, dude, I hooked up with her last night. She slept over here. And he was like, oh, that's what happened. She left the bar with him, went to his place, which is really close to the bar.
What?
And started making out with him. And then he told me that she got a text, which must have been my text, saying where are you?
Oh my God.
And she left.
Wow,
Oh,
so
that
she
is
just bounced on your homeboy to go over to your house.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Did they,
right.
do you know, did she sleep with your friend too, or was she over there with the intention to sleep with your friend?
I mean, he said it seemed like it was trending in that direction or whatever, yeah.
Okay, so you
Wow.
that's what you mean by a little too fast for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
You know what I should tell you, Zach?
What?
That she's been messing around with more people than just that Nate guy.
What are you talking about?
Well, she's actually on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. Casey, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, Zach.
Hey.
I didn't mean for you to I didn't know that you and Nate were friends, firstly. I had no idea.
Okay.
Secondly, it wasn't
So it would have been okay if we weren't friends, if we just never found out.
No. Okay. No, yes. Okay. So the thing is, I didn't really even have an intention of hooking up with him. I just,
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
feeling really good because you paid me so much attention, and then you bailed. And here I was, like, feeling amazing. You were into me, and then you just
It was less
ditched me.
less than an hour since we had been talking. Like, I didn't bail. I just went outside, and then I came back in and was, like, circulating in the bar.
Yeah, I didn't know that. From where I sat, it looked like you just ditched me.
That's weird that you would think that. No.
Casey, you never mentioned to us that you went home with another guy and then got his text and then went to his
Oh,
house.
she left that part out, huh?
Yeah, she just said she was at the bar when she got your text.
Well, that part wasn't important.
Yeah.
Not the important part of the story, okay?
Casey-
It was a bad idea.
If a guy did that, you would be calling him all sorts of names and saying he's a dog and he's a
Sleazy.
cheater and he's sleazy.
No, you guys don't even understand. Like, I don't ever do this.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, I've said that before too, Casey, and it wasn't true.
No, my friends were stunned that I had left the bar with anyone.
Yeah.
Like, this is not me. And I was feeling so rock star that night because Zach had talked to me. And then when he ditched me, I wanted to, like, keep that kind of amazing feeling going. And so I decided
But
to
how long
get
could
someone
it
else.
have been? Like, between when I went out to smoke and when you, like, went home with Nate?
That's really not the point.
That is the point. That's totally the point. Like, you waited for me for how long? Like, and then it's 15 minutes before you decided that I'd, like, ditched you?
No, I waited for you like 20 minutes at that bar. And then I went to a different bar, which is where Nate found me.
Found me.
I will say, I mean, on her defense on that side, she thought that she was invisible to you for the last, I don't know, 10 years of your guys' life. Like, of course she's going to think that you're going to ditch her because she doesn't think that you're into her.
But we were talking, and it was a good conversation. I'm not a jerk. I wasn't just going to, like...
I didn't know that.
Right
I don't
back
know
and
you.
leave.
All I know is what I thought of you in high school. Like, I don't know you, and I really wanted to. And you're just making it that you're even a better guy than I thought, and that really sucks because right now I'm a jerk.
Tables a turn.
Well, here's the thing, Zach. If she didn't know that you were going to call her or text her or anything that night and thought maybe you had left, it's really not her bad to try to date somebody else or, like, meet another guy, right? It just so happened that it was your friend. That's bad luck.
I told her to save my seat. Like, that's a good indication that I'm going to be back.
Yeah, good point. I tried, Casey. I tried to help you out. Hey, Zach,
man.
I'd love to ask you a question. Would you like to go on a second date with Casey? We will pay for it.
Please, Zach, don't judge me off of that experience. That is not the best version of me at all. And I would really, really, really love the chance to just spend some time with you and get to know you and let you get to know me, not this horrible, horrible alternate universe version of me.
I mean, yeah, why not? She's pretty good in the sack.
Hey, there you go. It's a glowing review, Casey. Congratulations. You got your second date.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Casey, just so you know, if we get an email from a guy named Nate who's asking for a second date update, we're not going to be doing that one, okay?
No, please don't.